itself signifies moving from darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge. It is regrettable when, under the pretext of initiation, words are imposed as absolute proof, depriving disciples of reasoning, facts, and discernment, turning them into blind followers and perpetuating harmful traditions. Under the guise of altruisms, self-interest is served, the greatest betrayal of trust in creation. Gurus who receive the complete surrender of body, mind, wealth, time, and breath from their disciples mentally cripple them. By promising liberation after death, they enslave them for life, exploiting them until old age, only to then accuse and expel them from the ashram. They exploit youth and discard them in old age. My own guru lacked even basic humanity, let alone anything else. If I cannot become impartial towards myself, how can I liberate others from death by detaching them from the body? Liberation is needed from the transient, complex intellect, mind, not from death. Death itself is the greatest, most direct truth, something no existence, from the beginning until now, has been able to overcome. What is our worth compared to the supremely prosperous, capable, and celebrated luminaries of the past philosophers, scientists, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, Kabir, Ashtavakra, deities, Gandharvas, sages, and ascetics, whose lifespans were longer and wisdom far greater? Compared to them, we are less than nothing. So what is this ego, pride, and arrogance about? When even this body and life are transient, what else can be permanent? Nothing in the body or the universe is permanent. Permanence lies only in partial self-versus permanent. Permanence lies only in the pillars of the past only permanent. Nothing in the body or the universe is permanent, lashed only in a partial self-understanding. Permanence lies only in a partial self-understanding. Permanent. Gandharvas, sages, and ascetics have portrayed the transient, complex intellect as a formidable specter until now. However, simple analysis is that this transient, complex intellect, mind, is also just a primary organ in the body. In no way is it indirect, supernatural, mysterious, or divine. It's a direct, tangible cluster of trillions of chemical electrical cells, programmed solely for the sustenance of the body's various organs, constructed on the basis of nature. It functions similarly in every living being. There is nothing in it that cannot be understood. By deactivating one's own transient, complex intellect and becoming impartial toward oneself, one can understand oneself, confront one's permanent form, and merge into one's own eternal, subtle axis. In just a single moment, one can attain a permanent stillness and infinite depth, where even the reflection of one's own eternal, subtle axis has no place, and there is no meaning in anything else. The title of the words, the title of Guru itself